Hello everyone and welcome to Access Query Lab number 8. To get started with this lab you need two files. You need Query 8 instructions and Query 8 starting file. I will go ahead and open both of them side by side. Looking at the things that we will learn today, we will learn how to use cross-tab query. Also we will learn how to use the if function. Looking at the instructions, it says open Query 8 starting file. I will go ahead and do the same thing and then click on save as we usually do, and you choose a location where you save your solutions. One more time. And then click on save. Make sure that you click enable content, and we need to create a cross-tab query using the query wizard based on the table car. So you go to create and then click query wizard, choose cross-tab query wizard and then click OK. Make sure that you select table car and then click next. In a cross-tab you will need row headings and column headings and the value that will go in the intersection. So you need three things. Let's choose the first one, which is select the make for the row headings and then add it, click next. Select sold for the column heading and then click next, and then select price as the number of each column and row intersection, and then choose sum as the function and then click next. Before you click next, make sure that you look at the image depicted in the instructions and make sure it matches your solution before you continue. And then you click on next, and then you call your query QRY cross-tab, and then you click on finish. So now you are done with the cross-tab query. So now I'm looking at the cars displaying the total price and the value of the sold cars and the value of the unsold cars. But the problem, if you look at the field header, you have -1 and you have 0. So now I have a problem, and I need to make sure that I fix this problem. I need to make sure that I have a name that I can understand instead of displaying -1 and displaying 0. Alright? To fix this problem, you need to use a function. So instead of displaying 0 and -1, you will display sold and unsold. Alright? So basically -1 means that the car is sold, and 0 we will make it that the car was unsold car. Again, how do you do that? Using the if function in Access. How do you use the if function? You need to be first I'm dealing with the sold field. So when I start working, I work with the sold field. So I need to change to the design view and then go to the sold field, delete the value I have in here, and then go to the design tab, click on builder, and then I go to functions, build in functions, and then look for program flow, and I will use the if. Double click on if. When I double click on if, it's if open parentheses. You need to put the condition that will be tested. The condition that will be tested is the field sold. So I need to put sold in between square brackets, and then here this is the first value is the expression, and the Access is giving you hint. You will put the true part if sold is true, or if sold is -1, you will display here between quotation, because this is text, the name of the field will be sold. If it is if the field sold gives you a result of false, you display unsolved. So basically -1 will give you true and 0 will give you false. And then click on OK and then run your query. When you run your query, look what happened to -1 and 0. You replaced -1 by solved and you replaced 0 by unsolved. Using what? Using the if function in Access. If you need to display it and using the zoom, you press Shift F2 and that gives you the function that we used to complete this lab. So that was a quick lab on queries. You save it and then you upload it to Blackboard. I hope you did learn something new today, and I will see you in future tutorials. Bye bye everyone.